This is what my no compromise build looks like in 2021. Open this up, just give you a better look. Liquid cooler has some animations on it. Got 3 fans above the radiator, 1 fan on the rear, 4 fans in the front, 3 fans on the bottom. RTX 3090 graphics card has 3 fans on it. It's 2 capture cards. 7 Tota SATA hard drives. They're all solid state, so 4 in the front, 3 on the rear. And then there is a Generation 4 M.2 NVMe. It's going to lead into my talking points for today's video. Welcome back to the channel. So today's video is going to be another talking one about PC gaming and computing, building, and buying parts and things of that sort. I did not mistitle this video, so there's no clickbait. This is what it looks like possibly for you to spend too much money on a gaming PC in 2021. And as you can see, this thing is massive. Now, we're going to get real techie and geeky on this particular video. There's a lot of components in this that a lot of people may not understand. So starting from the processor, I've got a Ryzen 9 5000 series inside of here and an RTX 3090. That's really the 1-2 combo for 2021 that most people are not going to really need. Now, to offer some context, I didn't spend too much on this. This is right up my alley, and the type of gamer and the type of consumer for these parts that I am, this is perfect. But to my friends, to my colleagues, because I don't often solicit my videos and share my videos with people to watch. To those of you that I did share this with, I ask that you just watch this in all of its entirety, listen to the talking points. It might offer you some context, and if you have any questions, you can definitely hit me up personally or in the comments of this video below, and we can have a discussion or conversation. Maybe I can enlighten you on some things. So I made this video. It's 3:38 a.m. right now, Tuesday morning, when you guys are getting me to record this. I just woke up and I had the idea, the concept, and I said, man, you know, we're approaching the holiday 2021 season. Literally, it's December 7th, and, you know, we're a couple of weeks away from Christmas. There's going to be a lot of parents interested in getting their children, maybe themselves even, a gaming PC. And you don't really know where to start. Last video that I posted last week, about 10 days ago to be specific, talked about me getting an RTX 3080 Ti graphics card. It's a very hard to find card because it's a founder's edition, and I got it at the retail cost. So going into that discussion, I talked about monitors because that's like really the biggest driving force for gamers. When a gamer is saying that they need a new graphics card, in most cases, it's got to come by way of them talking about the resolution, the frame rate, graphical fidelity, things like that. That's what they're really hinting at as to why they need a better graphics card. It's really similar to them wanting to get a PlayStation 5 versus a PlayStation 4 versus a PlayStation 3 and so forth. New generation of console or technology is going to bring about more graphical fidelity, higher frames. Games are going to look better. Again, that's falling under the category of graphics and frames, because that will talk about them playing smoother and things like that. So what today's video is really to talk to you about is to really cover what should you be looking for, right? So we'll have some duplicated points over my last week's video, but the biggest thing is going to be for you to question yourself, how will you or your child be using this? It could be from a content creating perspective, if they're talking about doing things like video editing, maybe photo editing, some 4K video rendering, then you want to invest big into your processor. Going the route of AMD is going to net you what's called a lot of cores, a lot of threads. And when you're doing things like editing videos or rendering videos, because that's the technical term is called render, the processor is going to be able to handle that scope of work very, very quickly. Now, the thing is, you don't need to go to something of this extreme unless you get to the point where you know that it's a profession of yours. Or if you're like me and you're just a casual with it, doing it for YouTube, just for some information perspective, you just want to put some stuff out there like I do. I just like to get some info out there, but you know that you can afford and you want to have like the bleeding edge stuff. That's what I'm into. This is perfect for me. So, you know, you don't want to go into buying or building a PC, spending thousands of dollars, and then you just end up with a diminishing return. So whenever I talk to friends, whenever I talk to anybody that's interested in building or buying a PC, especially if it's for a child, my conversation always starts with, are they playing on console right now? They say, yeah. Then I ask them, what generation of console are they playing? Are they playing PS5? Are they playing PS4? Are they Xbox Series X? Are they Xbox One? And the reason that I ask that is because for the gamer, the type of PC that they purchase is really going to, that question is going to help me to help them to understand the differences between X versus Y versus Z, right? If a person is playing on a PlayStation 4 and they're looking to buy a gaming PC, and let's say the gaming PC is a pre-built from a company that manufactures the system for you, and the system may cost $1,000. Now, $1,000 is obviously $600 more than a PlayStation 4 costs. It's $500 more than a PlayStation 5, but the components inside the computer are not going to be nearly as good as a PlayStation 5. And so a lot of people don't understand that. They will look at the ticket, the retail cost of a computer and think, hey, well, if this costs X amount of dollars more than a console that my daughter or son has been playing on, then this is going to net them a better experience. It's not the way it works. With PC gaming, you absolutely have to overspend by a significant margin to get better than what you're getting on a console. The thing is, the technology is so bleeding edge. So while this video is titled, what it looks like overspending on a 2021 computer, and I started it with my main rig, this is actually a build from 2020. So all of these parts and components are not from this year, but they're going to carry me well into 2, maybe 3 more years being stronger than what the console counterparts are going to be. So it's a gift and a curse, and it's a catch-22 situation. You can pay more, and if you pay more, you will have longevity. You will have a system that will last you years into being bleeding edge, being better, having the ability to do things that a console will not be able to do until it eventually gets to the point where it catches up. But there is a diminishing return, and that's what you have to be conscious of. You don't want to spend too much money. You want to make sure that you're slowing up, asking the questions, figuring out, fact finding, doing research, looking at videos like this, looking at videos from like the large YouTubers that have built a based on educating and informing people into what they should be looking for. So as I said, if you guys got any questions, if you need me to go more specific about details or anything, let me know in the comments, or you can hit me up in my DMs, my social media, or hit me up on my phone if you got my number. And, you know, I'll definitely go into it with you some more. And let me know what you think of this. This build is pretty crazy, man. This is like, I don't even want to say what the cost is, but there's no compromises here. The only thing this is missing is some water. I'm going to go ahead and get this video ended, edit it, render it, get it posted up, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Max love.